In our portion, we hear a wonderful prayer. Moses cries out to God, praying for his sister, Miriam, who was afflicted with sarat, which is white snow scales, kind of leprosy, as a way of punishment for the criticism of a youngest brother. Moses is deeply concerned, and he utters his famous prayer. My mentor, my beloved mentor in Israel, Rabbi Pinchas Peli, Zichrono Livracha, used to say that Moses prayed the longest prayer ever and the shortest prayer ever, at least in the Bible. The longest prayer when he spent 40 nights and 40 days at the top of Mount Sinai, talking face to face with God, panim el panim, 40 days and 40 nights. The shortest prayer is the one we find in our portion. 5 words only. El na refa na la. Oh God, please heal her. In those words, he compacted his feelings for his sister, praying for a speedy recovery. One may wonder, why is it that Moses, Moshe Rabbeinu, the greatest of all prophets in Israel, he said such a short prayer? He could have come up with a profound, elaborate prayer, but he chose to utter a very short, compact prayer instead. Our beloved Torah commentator, Rashi, offers 2 answers for this question. First answer, Moses said such a short prayer so that Israel not say his sister is in such a pain, and he's standing, praying and davening. The second answer, so that Israel not say, for his sister he prays at length, but for us he doesn't pray at length. 2 different, I would say, opposite answers. Either too short or too long. Whatever the leader does, there is always room for criticism. But dear friends, I think in this particular prayer we can listen and find clues for our spiritual life, about the true nature of prayer. Moses is teaching us that what counts is not the length of a prayer. Moses' prayer is very short in its length, in its surface, but is so deep and powerful in its spiritual content. And I think this is the lesson. This is the main point, the bottom line. What matters in prayer is not the length, the number of words we may say, utter, but the real and true intention of our hearts. And this is exactly what our sages are saying in the Talmud, when they are looking for the most important virtue or quality in spiritual life. What's the most favored quality by God? And they come up with an answer, Rahamana li babae. God looks for the heart. God looks for the heart. And this is the main lesson of this very short prayer of Moses. Short in its length, but so rich and powerful in its implications in spirit. Shabbat Shalom.